So, welcome back to another daily session review for July 14th today. And as always, we're going to start with the market context on the 4-hour. So, as you can see, we had this big ass CPI up here and still no CE fill. It looks like it, but you're going to see we barely missed the CE. Also, the NVOG still open up here. And that was it for the 4-hour, 60 minutes. We had a nice rally up. We had a clean BISC down here. Also open CE and a few liquidity levels down here. I should see it better. And we were going up, and as you can see, there's like a few points between the CE and the high of the CPI news data, right? So hourly was also bullish, 15 minutes. 15-minute had this super clean accumulation here, and then we broke up to the outside with CPI today and formed a couple of BISCs in here, but we have super clean sell side down here, super fucking clean, right? On the 5 minutes, we can see that we have a couple of BISCs in here, which I will quickly mark up. All right, so also the BISCs here, clean sell side again, and up here is the CE and other jaws. All right, and on the 1 minute, we can see CPI candle was that, and then we just, came back in. All right, second, what was my plan before the session? So just to spoiler a little bit, I lost today, and I should have probably not traded today because CPI was crazy. Let me check, that was 215 points bullish, so if that's the case, you should really not trade, but I did, so let's see. My plan was, so I was bullish, right? So I wanted to see a Judas to the downside, taking out that sell side liquidity down here, and then maybe later on looking for longs into the 4-hour CE and the NVOG up here, right? That was my plan for this session. Now, third part for the actual price action and my decisions or my trades, losing trades in today's case, you'll see. All right, first candle, opening range gap is green again, so that means it's bullish and bigger than 120 points. First candle went down, and first we went down, so that's a classic Judas swing. That's what I expected to go down first. We already took out this one, but again, I would like to see all of the sell side be taken out. We came back, we came back all the way back up. Nothing interesting for me yet. And here I already saw, okay, this market is really not too nice, to be honest, No clean move in either direction. I was not looking for any longs until we had taken out that sell side here. So I didn't like that at all, but there was also news at 10 a.m. So might be the reason for the market to stay in that range until news hit. And that was exactly the case. So 55, boom. Now that's 10 a.m. And as we'll see, the market opens up after 10 a.m. to the downside, moving lower out of this accumulation. And then we got really heavy here, and I actually, here, this gap right here, this 1 minute gap, I shorted that because, right, usually I don't do that. That was not according to my rules, because I wanted to see this sell side be taken out for me to take longs afterwards, right? And also for the opening range gap here, this little green line in here, it's not too easy to see. That's the CE of the opening range gap, right? And when it's bullish and strong, I never short past the CE of a bullish opening range gap, right? Never. That's a rule of mine. And here I did. So I entered with this candle here, just like that. Had my stop up here, and I wanted to see the mitigation of the hourly down here. And still, it didn't work out, as you will see in a second here. It didn't work out, but it's crazy to me that it didn't work out, because we inverted 50-minute, we inverted 5-minute, and all of the gaps up here, and the draws were so fucking clean. So I was mad about that. You know, I broke my rules because I thought it was a 100%er, and then this shit happened. You know, just reversed directly above my major draw for the day, right? So that sucked. And that was probably also the reason why I tilted a bit and entered another trade, which was based off of the 5 minute, as you'll see. So we inverted this one. Let's get rid of this and this. So we had this 5 minute gap in here. And originally I wanted to see the sell side being taken out and then a 5 minute inversion, something like that, to trade to longs, essentially, right? And we dabble around, but we go up there, and as you see, we inverted the 5 minute, right? We inverted the 5 minute because on the 1 minute we went all the way up there, and that's where I entered on the 5 minute chart based on this 5 minute candle. I think somewhere around here. Stop below the gap, and then I wanted to see the CE being filled up there, right? And usually that would have been a good trade for me, but we didn't take out the sell side, and I should have waited for it, but I was kind of tilted because of that prior loss, and you know, I just took it, and it was kind of valid, but we didn't take out the sell side, so that would have been a red flag, a major red flag. I got filled, and here you can see I got kicked. And then later on, it somewhat worked out, but it also didn't fill my target. So yeah, that just tells me, you know, the trade was okay. But still, like, the market is, you know, having such a deep retracement is just, you know, not regular. Let's say it like that. And I was not ready to stick to that, have a bigger stop loss. I was not ready for that. So yeah, that was 2 losses. It was not too crazy. I think I lost 1.6 R on the day. But that's part of the conclusion, my fault. So part 4, conclusion for the day. This short was not a good trade because of the opening range gap. And it also tilted me that we didn't take out the liquidity to the downside. Entered my valid trade up here, even though it was a red flag, we didn't take out the sell side. Still entered longs. And we did get this deep retracement, which I was not prepared for. Kicked me out of the market, and I lost, as I said, 1.6 R on the day. That's not too bad. My worst case for any day is losing 2 R, so 1.6 is still okay, you know. But overall, you know, seeing that CPI was crazy, we can expect the market like that. You know, I should have expected it, should have been more conservative and picky with the setups. Yeah, so that's my conclusion. I shouldn't have traded today, you know, but we learn every single day, and I hope you do too. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.